Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Bring you another exciting video today. I'm back. I think the market is almost back. It's pretty exciting times, guys. But before we get started, as usual, I need you to do me a huge favor. I took about 2 months off, maybe a month and a half, and I'm ready to get back in the game, guys. But in order to get back in the game, I need your favor. I need help. I need you guys to hit that like button. I need each and every one of you to stop right now. Bing! Hit that like button. This man appreciates it very much. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be updated every time I upload a new video. All right, guys. Super excited to do this video today, guys. There's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot I want to cover. Yeah. So where do I think? Oh, before I go into where I think the market is, gotta say this. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. All right, now just taking a quick peek at the crypto bubbles today. Yeah, that's how it's been looking. But you know what? We're gonna go right into the charting, guys. I'm gonna try to change the script up my channel just so you guys understand what I'm doing. I have a whole lot of hex followers. I want to retain you guys. I love my hexicans. I'm a hexican, but there's other projects out there. There's a lot more going on that you should be aware of. Um, and what was happening is I would do a hex video. Great. Anything not hex, I would lose people, and it would frustrate me. So I'm done with it. I'm just going to do videos I want to do. Please stick around. You will be glad you did. But if you choose not to, because you don't want to hear about Cardano, you don't want to hear about XRP, you don't want to hear about Celsius Network, what's going on there with people, actually my money. I understand, but that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. So let's just dive into it right here. First thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin. I drew this chart quite a while back, and guys, I think that we've bottomed out, honestly, in the market. Now, do I think this is the final bottom? I'm not sure. But for the time being, this is definitely a bottom that we're in. You can see how we broke through all the resistance that I drew a while ago. Actually, there were supports, now the resistance. And you can see how we've just flatlined. And I have other charts to show you, and they're going to support that. We're just flatline. We're just sitting there. It really feels like we bottomed out, but there's so much going on in the world geopolitically. Anything could offset this. With basically with Russia and Ukraine. That's my primary worry right now. Everybody's in a recession. Most nations are in a recession right now, if not all. But the Russia and Ukraine makes me nervous because we're at the closest threat of a nuclear war, or at least a nuclear weapon being used since the 1960s during the Cuban Missile Crisis. And that's pretty scary stuff because even if they use, I forgot the terminology, but basically it's a small nuclear bomb, a strategic one. I forgot the exact name they used for it. But even that being used, and then in response to that, anything happens, the market's going to tumble and it's going to upset the world financial system, if not destroy the world. It's kind of scary stuff, but we're gonna push on through that and hope everything works out in the end. That's what happens when nations are ran by dictators. Not enough people using there. But anyway, that's my opinion. All right, guys. So let's take a look here at Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin's just bouncing around on a support level, and it's been in a really tight range, as you can see here, between 20,425 and roughly 18,227, which really is a very, it's like what, $2,000, and it's been trading in that range since what's it, September 14th, 3 weeks now. And really, we had a little bump here up to 23, but for the most part, that's where we've been since, I would say, August 26th. It's about 2 months almost. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think we bottomed out for now, which is a good thing. But I still think there's some more blood in the markets. I think there's going to be one more black swan event. Who knows what it's going to be? Hopefully, it's nothing to do with the Ukraine and Russian war. But I do think that Bitcoin's going to drop down between underneath of 15,000 at some thousand. But I do believe it's going to drop under 15,000. Even if it's just meant to shake out all those weak hands out there, because there are a lot of weak hands out there. All right. Let's jump forward on my charting here. I was playing around with this. I don't even know what I was looking at. And still don't know what I was looking at. So I'm going to close that out there. All right. So now let's take a quick peek here. Hex. My hexicans. Where are my hexicans at? I set this up right away for you guys so that you can have a peek at this. What do I think Hex is doing? Well, for starters, you see this purple line here. Hex has been on a downtrend for quite a while now. Now, right here, September 19th is where, well, actually, I disagree with that. I'm going to say my downtrend actually ended here on September 20th is where it finally bottomed out with the downtrend. And I don't want to call this an uptrend, but we've definitely bottomed out. We stabilized. And that's what's going on. 2 weeks, approaching 3 weeks. So that's kind of awesome in its on itself. You see right here, we're bouncing between these two bands right here, and we're waiting to see how this is going to play. But when at some point we're going to have to go north or south here. But right now, definitely looks like Hex is bottomed out. I'm going to say it's a good buy-in point, guys. If you've been waiting for opportunity to get some Hex, this might be the time to go for it, guys. All right. You got to remember, Hex was not always directly correlated with the market. So even if Bitcoin was to pull back at like another 25% from where it is now, basically to 15,000, Hex might be stable and ready to go. Because if you remember, when the crypto market initially crashed, Hex did not crash with it. Hex stayed up for quite a while. So maybe, I don't know, guys, this might be that moment. Also, so not forget, there's a huge part of this video. It's a project I want to tell you about, but I'm not talking about it to the end. I meant to say that sooner. All right, let's take a peek here at this chart over here. All right, so we got market cipher chart up here for Hex, and we're going to put it on a daily chart. You're going to see that we have a blood diamond, sell signal, blood diamond sell signal. So on a daily chart, that's bad. Now, this first one fired off on October 3rd. This second one fired off on October 6th. Now, over here on a daily chart, it's kind of hard to read, to be honest. It's very hard. The money flow into the market is definitely down. The volume, which is the yellow, is down. It looks like we're at the beginning of a downtrend with this sell signal right here. Yeah, microcipher chart on the daily is not telling me a lot. So let's jump this down to the 4-hour chart. Now, the 4-hour chart should be a little bit easier to read. A little bit more space there. Let's go tighten this all up here. All right, so there was a change from previous trend on October 4th. We had a buy signal there and a bunch of buy continuations. And right here we had a bear. Well, these are actually bullish continuations right here. I'm sorry. So this green is a buy signal. These are bullish continuations. This is a bearish continuation. This is actually a short signal that fired off on the 5th of October. Then we had a sell signal fire off on October 6th, and then another bearish continuation. Now, that's on the first chart. Now, on the second market cipher chart, you'll see that we actually look like we're bottoming out on this downward trend right here, and we're about to start heading in the right direction. And the RSI is actually also supporting that. So I'm thinking that Hex, I don't think it's going to do much more than keep bouncing around the range that it's been bouncing around, but it is starting to swing around a little bit. So, but like I said, it's been bouncing in this very tight range forever. So it's kind of hard for me to get excited about Hex. It's kind of hard for me to chart it because it's the same crap. You know what I mean? If I look at the moving average exponential, it will, on a 4-hour chart, it definitely has Hex as bearish right now, and I would agree totally with that. So we'll see if that changes. Let's look at the 2-hour chart just to see. Yep, very, very, very bearish for now. Now, if we look at Hex on the Ichimoku chart, for fun, I like this chart. It predicts the future, and you know nobody knows the future, but it predicts the future based off of previous market action with the indicators, and it's kind of cool. But the 4-hour, now remember, the 4-hour chart looks 4 days into the future, basically. So you can see from here forward, it's a little bit of bearishness. Then it's predicting some bullishness and some bearishness. And you'd be surprised how accurate this is, especially on a daily chart. So let's go to the daily chart with Ichimoku. All right. And with the daily chart, yep, we're just going to continue in bearishness for like until, what is this? From October 8th until November 2nd. It's just predicting bearishness. So we have to ride that out, see how it plays out. You know what I mean? What is this here? I'm gonna take this out. I was playing around with the charts earlier. You know, we don't need to talk about that. All right, Hedron. Let's talk about Hedron real quick. I know you guys want to hear about Hedron. All right. Hedron is looking kind of tasty right now. It's looking like it's worth getting a piece of that pie. especially if you use a Fibonacci retracement from his all-time high to his recent low, right here, and then you do 100% down. That mid marker is 50% right here. Well, guess what, guys? That 50% mark line, right? Let me put it so you can see it. Once it passes that 50% marker, that means it's bullish again, and we're bouncing around on it, but that's why we're bouncing around on it, because this is the deciding point. Do people want to sell, or do you want to go long with it? And all the people trying to trade stuff all the time, the swing traders. But I'm officially bullish on Hedron again. Hedron is feeling very bullish to me. You want to be careful with Hedron, because I do remember there was some kind of burn that was supposed to happen from the initial airdrop or whatever it all did, but it's looking very bullish right now. All right, according to the chart. So definitely something to watch. Watch very, very closely. Like today is up 3.18%. All right, so next thing I want to talk about, Cardano. You guys know I love Cardano to death. Cardano had the hard fork. It's over, and everything's working great. It's not Solana, guys. It's Cardano. Cardano is here to stay. It's not created by venture capitalists. It is truly decentralized now. There is no question. And guess what? It works. All right. Quick peek at the market cipher chart. You'll see that Cardano currently is actually in a downtrend like everything else. That's why I stopped doing videos, guys. I got so bored, but there's some new stuff about to happen. Stay on this video, because I'll be showing you shortly. It's pretty exciting stuff. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. All right. Cardano right now is definitely on a bearish trend. You can see here it was a change from previous trend back on September 8th. And then there's a sell, buy signal. And then we just been kind of downtrending ever since, honestly. It really hasn't done anything too exciting but pull back. And it's kind of depressing. But the cool thing about Cardano is I have no doubt in mind that it's going to make a major comeback. And it's going to make a lot of people look stupid. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to jump on the Cardano bandwagon. You know why I know they're going to jump on the Cardano bandwagon? Because I freaking watched them do it from 2017 to now. And these are some of the most prominent figures in the crypto world. And I don't want to name names because I'm a baby YouTuber and they're big. But I'll use the word. It pisses me off to watch people badmouth something, say, oh, now I'm going to jump on that bandwagon. And not say they were wrong. You know what I mean? They did a lot of, not FOMO. They did a lot of, I forgot the term. Anyway, trolling. That's it. They did a lot of trolling. Trust me on that. All right, so let's take a look here. On October 4th, we had a change from previous trend right here. And like I said, we've just been bouncing around. It's not really exciting, guys. Now, according to the market cipher chart here, Cardano's definitely on a downward trend. The volume is down. The cash flow is down. The momentum is down. Everything's pointing down for Cardano right now. You look at the RSI right here. RSI is really down. There's nothing to be excited about with Cardano. It's definitely pulling back for the time being, which also means it could be a great buy opportunity. Now, I did chart it out, and what was I trying to make a point with this chart? So I'm missing something that should be on it. All right. Right around, okay. All right, I see what I'm missing here. All right, when they had the hard fork was roughly right around the 6th or so. You can see that Cardano started it's been on a downtrend ever since. And yeah, it's just been on a constant downtrend since that hard fork, which doesn't mean anything, guys. It just means if you're dollar cost averaging, it's a great buy opportunity. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to see a $6 to $10 Cardano next bull run. I stake my wife on it because I can always get another one. Ah, you get it? I thought it was pretty funny. She probably heard me. Anyway. But yeah, Cardano's going to do really good. That's the one prediction I will stay strong, steadfast with. You will see a $6 to $10 Cardano next bull run, and you will be happy for your investments. Or I tell you what, you can go to the traditional stock market, invest, and you'll be excited to get 5% back return on your money over 2 to 3 years after all this crap in the market is over. Anyway, we're not going to go into all that. All right, so let's take a quick peek at XRP. XRP, I've been watching very closely. I've been considering day trading this one. I've considered short longing it, very much so. You can see this is a support line that I have, that it has a very strong support line going right now since September 15th. And you can see now this is an initial support. Now we got a new support line that started. that it did break through, but guess what? It came right back over it. I was thinking about longing this one right about here, and I chose not to because it's dangerous. It's dangerous play. It's almost like gambling, but you can win big, but you can lose big. But definitely keep XRP in your sights. It has big things going with the SEC lawsuit. I think they're winning, and I'm pretty sure everybody else thinks they're winning too because things really look good for them. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on XRP. I know I've been down on them because I was frustrated, but it used to during 2017, 2021, 20, they used to be called the XRP Army. And let me tell you, you talking about a strong following. XRP could do some damage because everybody just knew XRP was going to run to $20, and then next thing you know, SEC came out of the woodwork and everything came to a screeching halt. I don't know, but they're looking pretty good right now. So definitely, and I have some. It's a little tricky to get, but you can find it. And if you guys don't know how you can find it, send me a message. Go on my Telegram. That's what I prefer for you to do, and I will tell you how to get it. All right. Let's talk about, I want to talk to you about Zen. It's really important, and I think you'll thank me forever. But before we talk about Zen, I want to talk to you about Celsius Network. Celsius. Now, this, I won't talk long about it because I actually lost money in with Celsius along with a lot of other people. Well, actually, I didn't lose money with Celsius. I lost money with Voyager, but it was Celsius's fault because Voyager wasn't criminal. But because Celsius over-leveraged themselves, it drug down everybody else, just like the banks. I mean, that's what happens when you leave your crypto on, when you don't have it in your personal wallet, you don't own the keys. Hey, it was a dangerous game I played. I'm only out of $500. Life goes on. That's no big deal to me. I was just being lazy. And I transferred half, and I was like, I get the other next week, and I didn't. And but fortunately, Voyager, that was legit. Celsius, check this out. All right, here we go. According to a statement of Financial Affairs filed late Wednesday, former CEO Alex Mashkinsky and former CSO Daniel Leon withdrew the funds largely from custody accounts in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC cell tokens. Over a dozen other executives, including the company's chief compliance officer Oren Bolstein, chief risk officer Rodney something, and a new CEO, Chris Farrell, did not make any significant withdrawals during the time period, according to the document. One of several filed to bankruptcy court for Southern District Court of New York. Miskinski withdrew about $10 million in cryptocurrency in May 2022. Leon withdrew about $7 million, and an additional $4 million worth of cell donated as collateral between May 27th and May 31st. Sounds like insider trading. Sounds illegal as hell in the United States. It sounds like they may go to jail. And they deserve, because they've ruined a lot of people's lives and a lot of people's dreams. Remember this in the crypto world. Please, if you hear me say anything before we talk about Zen, if anything is too good to be true, it probably is. But sometimes it is. But usually it's too good to be true. Especially, that's not true. Some things are too good to be true in the crypto world. But yeah, this wasn't. 20% interest rates. With like, where are you getting this to give me 20% interest rate kind of stuff? Yeah, it was just too good to be true, guys. It got a lot of us. If you're going to stake, make sure you're staking directly to your wallet with the actual crypto. But when you're staking using KuCoin, through Binance, through Kraken, or whatever other services, you don't own your crypto. Anything can happen at any time. Cardano allows you to stake directly out of their wallet, and you always have control over your crypto. Keep that in mind. All right, let's jump forward. Zen. I'm sorry, guys. I was putting this off. I'm very rusty. I'm kind of excited about doing this video. Zen token. They are doing an airdrop tomorrow. Now, this is going to be huge, guys. I'm going to get a drink. All right. Now, Zen is being created by... I can't... Jack Levin. Sorry, guys. There was a brain fart there. And I had this up earlier. I was playing on my screen. Messed it up, so I'll just pull it up. There it is. Jack Levin. All right. It's being created by Jack Levin. Jack Levin is one of the original co-founders of Google. Now, when I say a co-founder, I think he claimed he was number 21. There was some debate if he was really around it with one of the original Googles. and it was on Telegram one day. Everybody's going back and forth. He's physically in there when they're talking about it. And then people found articles with pictures of him when he, in fact, was part of Google back in 1999, which means it was on the bottom floor. They all got rich. You know what I mean? And Jack Levin, he's been in the crypto world ever since Bitcoin really came out. And Richard Hart really respected him. It was the most awesome interview that Jack Levin did with Richard Hart of HEX back, man, I'm going to say it was like August. And it really swept me off my feet. I was like, I'm going to keep out for this token. I forgot about it. Trayvon James did a video about it like 2-3 weeks ago. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot. I looked it up. And yeah, I'm so glad Trayvon James did do a video. This is going to be huge. Now, the airdrop is tomorrow. The reason I'm doing a video is because I feel obligated to let everybody know that the airdrop's tomorrow that followed my channel previously. Or, moving forward. Now I'm back on it. But this is going to be a huge airdrop. It's free. It's a free airdrop at that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to backtrack without losing everything. But if I do, it's life. I'm not even going to go through all that. I'm just going to do this. Boom. Foundation. All right, there's 2 sites I got to make sure I have links up. This is their the faircrypto.org/then. Explains how everything works. I'm just going to put it in a nutshell. There's a million videos out there for you, but basically it's simple. You can get 30,000 Zen a day, okay? And the airdrop is free. The trick is the cost is the transaction fee on Ethereum, which right now Ethereum's relatively cheap, very cheap right now. So for the first 5,000 wallets, here, I could probably show this part to you. Let's see. Bear with me. Launch test app. All right. I don't want to connect there. Can I do it without all this? Come on. Made me look stupid. What can you say? All right. You guys can't see this, can you? No. All right. Bear with me 1 second. That would be a colossal mistake if you could. Switch network. All right. So now we're on a Zen test net right now. And basically the way it works is everybody, you get a global rank or a C rank whenever you go to mint for your free Zen. So basically there's 17,355 wallets currently linked to it. And you can mint. Now to mint is very easily. You just connect your wallet up basically, and you can mint 1 day to 100 days for, let me get this right, for the first 5,000 wallets. And there is some kind of little bonus in there. And then after the first 5,000 wallets, it I believe it jumps up to 300 or something like that, or it keeps moving upward. But guys, I need you to go out there. Go to Trayvon James' site. Type in Trayvon James. It'll come up. He has great things. Or you can type Jack Levin. This airdrop is free. It's huge. I should have did a whole separate video on it. But I just want to make sure, because I think most Hexicans know about it. But if you don't, do a search on it. Go watch Richard Hart's video with Jack Levin. If you're a Hexican, you're sold. And then take part in this airdrop. And it's free. It goes tomorrow. And all you got to do is mint it. It's like there's a transaction fee at the beginning. There's a transaction fee at the end. You can mint for 1 day or you can wait 100 days. It's easy. You know what I mean? And you get 30,000 then a day. Starts off with 0 value. This is being created. It's going to be huge. I'm pretty excited if you can't tell. But I got other videos about it. I don't want to talk about this for hours on end. I'm a little rusty, but I really want to get this out there today. So, thank you for watching my video. I'm back. I think I'm going to stay around this time. Please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe. And leave comments. I love comments. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace out.